Okay, there. I think I got whatever was running in the background turned off. Welcome aboard, mates. Coming to you live from Allendale, Michigan. It is noon here, Eastern Standard Time. Um, I will be going off promptly at 1 o'clock today, 1 hour from now, because work is right to the west of me. I am behind the. Let me see if I can change this a second. Ahoy, Linda. Ahoy, Timmy. Yes, as you can see, I am set up. This is behind me is the dumpster enclosure, and I just hang the green screen on there. And then directly west is the gas station. And then I picked this table up. I thought I was going to use it today. It's pretty nice, and it's pretty complicated. I probably won't have time until M23 to figure it out, but I'll bring it with me. Kyle, got to talk to you. I may have to rent your 10-inch saw. As you can see, I have no 4x4s on the truck. There was no time. I had to take Sonia to Walmart this morning because suddenly it turned out to be her time of month. So I take her clear to Walmart, and by the time I got back, I didn't have time to load lumber or anything. Okay, Don was supposed to get it ready for me tomorrow or yesterday. Well, he didn't get to that. So I didn't have time to go dig it out of the garage, nor do I have time to unload the trailer today to get the 4x4s that I needed to bring to your house to cut. So as said, I'll just rent your chop saw and give it back to you next week when we're at camp. Best laid plans of mice and men. When I got home last night, Sonia had made brats, thank God, because I hadn't eaten all day. But you know what happens to me when I eat? Yeah, I ate the brats and promptly passed out. I didn't get up till 8 o'clock this morning, and then right away we had to leave for Walmart. Didn't get back until 10:30. Had to fly. The truck was loaded with banana boxes. So I had just enough time to stop in Coopersville at Randall Street and unload all those banana boxes into the garage there. And they'll be there for a couple weeks. If somebody throws them away, I won't care. Timmy Ray, I'm supposed to guess where you're at. Arlington, Texas. How's that? Tell me that's a good... Oh, you're at the TV station. Ahoy, American people, on channel 72 down in Mississippi. Welcome aboard. Glad you're here. All right, time to change the background. Nancy Drew, welcome aboard. Holly said to tell you that she'll be on tonight. I told her we're only on for 1 hour, so she'll be on tonight for probably 20 minutes, but she doesn't want to do the Tuesday thing. I don't know what to tell her. Let's see, I got a lot of pictures on here from Hippie Fest, but that's not what we're about today. It's a nice sounding bike. I guess he's trying to get somebody's attention with his horn. Bonk, bonk. It's got a radio on it too. Not tired. I'm at Barney and Clad Parade down in Louisiana. Barney and Clad. Oh, Barney and Clyde? Do they have that? The wind just caught the green screen behind me and brushed on my back. What was that? Oh, everybody's saying hello to everyone. So yeah, the gist of it, Kyle, I should be. Well, I got to work till 5, one to 5 here at the station. Then I go live. I'm going to try to find some gas station food or something. Actually, they got some decent hamburgers here, so I'll sit down and enjoy that. Uh, then I'll come out here and set this up. Only takes a couple minutes. Big deal, you know. Uh, the only thing I would change maybe is to find. I have some little tiny clothespins. Might make it a little slightly easier to put up the green screen. But other than that, I'm good. Um, live from 6 till 7 puts me at your house probably about 7:30, quarter to 8. And yes, I did remember to load up the machine this morning. I'm sure Maria will be happy. Well, I'm not going to stay till midnight this time. I know she'll have us going to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, but I still have not set foot on the bus. I haven't turned the key. I haven't worked on the brakes. I don't know if it's going to start. And tires, I don't have a spare. And I really need 2 front tires, but I don't know if there's going to be time. I know. Well, you got time to have a flat tire on the side of the road? No, but I got to be in camp Tuesday afternoon. Uncle Lisa, welcome aboard. And there's Floss. You're at Johnny Journey's meetup. Isn't Margie and Jeff there? I saw a post briefly this morning, a picture of Margie and Jeff with Johnny. Are they down there too? It's a clue. Definitely a clue. And there's one other clue in the description. See. I'm glad you asked, Nancy. Okay, Timmy has a question. Have I ever met Captain Clerk? No. If you mean Captain Cook, yes. He is 2 doors west of me at Camp Lake. I've spoken with him briefly. I mean, hello. Him and his beautiful wife, they take their kayaks past my house and drag them down to the lake. They put in a beach sand volleyball court in their backyard. I mean, we're talking full size beach sand volleyball court. It's professional. And they are out there as often as they can, enjoying it. Now, how do I know him as Captain Cook? I honestly do not know. But that's what it says on the license plate of his car. Captain Hook. Actually, yeah. Captain Cook would have been the guy that discovered Hawaii. Okay, Floss. I hope you bump into him. For those of you who might not know, Margie and Jeff, we know them as Ashes in April. Uncle Lisa, it's so good to have you aboard. We were talking about you the other day, and I replayed that video from the hippie living fair last week with that great big bubble smacked into the back of that girl. I didn't buy a bubble machine, but I did buy one of those bubble makers. And I also kind of learned how to do it with just a regular rope. And yes, I bought the soap, so I can do a few. I don't think it's concentrated. I don't know. But along with spending that money, I got the recipe on my phone. I need to print it out. But I have the recipe now for the bubbles. So who knows? Maybe the M23 will goof around with bubbles for a bit. But I definitely have a lot going on. Tuesday night is Tina's Happy Adult Hour, and then Wednesday just more setting up because I'm sure I won't have time to set up much on Tuesday. Probably just get there and have to go live. That's how to go. Then so Wednesday will be kind of setting up. Thursday, chances are Troy, the camp maintenance guy, will give me a hand, and we can set up the stage for Friday. I'm guessing Friday there will be several events going on. I mean, we got the puddle jumping thing. I think where a bunch of us are going to go get wet in Lake of Dreams, wet and cold. That's Kevin's deal. And I've got the conch bowling contests. I don't know what time we're going to do that, whether it's going to be Friday or Saturday. And then Thursday is more or less a meet and greet day. Friday during the morning kind of is. I look like Ernest P. Yeah, the temperatures definitely dropped. Welcome aboard, William. We had some sprinkles here a little while ago. Dennis Menace said it's going to rain tomorrow. Well, I don't want it to rain tomorrow, but if it does, what can I do about it? I have to work in Truthant in the morning. That's probably going to take 3-4 hours. So I might get to touch the bus around noon on Sunday. Mind you, I haven't done a darn thing other than, okay, I started thinking I'm going to have this cabinet here and that cabinet here. Everything's disorganized. And the stove is still in the garage. I might get the stove in place, but I bet you I don't get the orifices for it to use it. I may have to have Sonia make the casserole, and I'll bring it with me, and hopefully somebody can warm it up for me. Oh, no, I'd have to put the camper back on here. And the roof of the camper leaks terribly. And we know darn well there's going to be rain. Besides, where am I going to put all the equipment? Got the karaoke machine. I got the printer. It's a good sized printer. I got TV screen, big screen TV. Well, not big, but sufficient that the audience will be able to see it so they can follow the bouncing ball. Oh, yeah, it's just a lot of stuff to take with me. Oh, Elvis Presley. Really? Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Lynn the Okie, welcome aboard. Throw a tarp on the top. Yeah, actually, I did find a tarp today that might be the exact right size. I mean, if something happens where I can't get the tires on Tuesday morning, God forbid, maybe it doesn't run. The brakes are, there's a brake line. Don fixed it last year. It didn't last. Yeah, it didn't last. It didn't even last to camp. So last year when I was at Lake of Dreams, I had no brakes. Yeah, some brakes when I would fill up the reservoir were what, $6, $8? No brakes by the time I got home. Yeah, it's leaking badly. So hopefully that's number one priority is fix the brakes if it runs. Number two priority, get it organized on the inside. I have the parts and bits and pieces for the bed. I really I gotta take the bus. So God willing, I will be taking the bus because if Tina needs me to help her recover, I guess I would have one day to take the pickup truck home and try to bring the bus. But if Tina needs me to help her recover after her surgery, if Tony can't do it, that's her boyfriend. Yeah, I need the bus because she needs a full size bed, the kind that she can, sit on the edge and swing into. Not crawl in the van and crawl on her bed. That was not appropriate or a good way to recover from open heart surgery. The noise is traffic. I'm on M45, very busy roads. The main drag from Grand Rapids to Grand Haven, and a lot of people go to Grand Haven, especially on the weekends, for the last chances to use their boats on Lake Michigan. And yeah, there's several towns on the way. It's a trucking corridor as well. Now, to the north of me is I-96. That's another busy thoroughfare, but it's expressway. I don't do expressways if I can help it, because I always worry I'm going to break down the expressway and it's going to cost me $400 to get off the expressway because the state troopers won't let somebody like Don come along. Put a tow chain on it, take it to the nearest exit. No, and they don't allow that shit. No hillbillies on the highway. What is that bug? Teensy teensy spider crawled up the water spout. Well, it's not a black widow, so I'm not too scared. He or she is crawling along the bumper right now. The heck? Yeah, well, Tuesdays, I'll probably be tired as hell when we do the comedy thing on Tuesday night, but hey, it'll be fun. By the way, Jimmy, I met my match. As far as jokes go, oh my gosh. Maria and I, we play well off of each other. Oh my God. Maria is Kyle's girlfriend. She is funnier than a rubber crush. Of course, we know Kyle is, and we know his daughter Kylie is a hoot. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, the Lord will tell me at the last minute which vehicle I'm taking. Right now, the camper is still on the Dodge. It wouldn't be too terrible hard now that I got the Dodge running, to back the Dodge up to the Ford and pull the camper back onto the Ford. That's could be done. I worry about the I mean, what I worry about putting the camper on the bed of the Ford is that the fenders are going to cut into the rear tires. They were this close with the camper being on here. Because the weight of the camper rides on the rails of the bed of the truck. If it rode in the middle of the bed of the truck, it'd probably be just fine. That's not where the camper rides. Sometimes you do, Timmy, and sometimes I do. Sometimes we all do. But I do have a really good bar of soap in case I get over the edge. If I offend somebody, I have a bar of soap. More important than the bar of soap is the man upstairs who has to forgive me every 5 minutes or less. No, I don't swear, but there are times right on the edge. Thank you, Lynn. So yeah, M23 is looming day by day, step by step. Oh, activities. Yeah, we have the conch showing blowing contest. I have the conch shell. It even has the brass ring on it, so you can sanitize it, hand it to the next person. I think Jan from Rob and Jan Can Van, when she was in a contest that she won, I think she went 30 seconds blowing on the shell. Now, please correct me if that's not the correct number. And if I have to, I'll try to get a hold of them and find out what that number was. But at M23, we will try to beat whatever her record was, because she was a winner. I think that happened down in Port Arkansas, Texas, Kansas. I don't know, somewhere down there on the Gulf. Yes, Lynn, M23 is next weekend, Friday, Saturday, basically, and then people try to come on Thursday. Then Friday and Saturday are all the events, and then Sunday is kind of like, okay, say goodbye to one another and head out. Now, some people are crazy. I'll be there on Tuesday, and Wednesday and Thursday will be setup days for me. The stage has to be set up for the karaoke on Friday night, which I'm the host, and then we'll leave the stage up for Sonia, the RV DJ. She comes on after the potluck on Saturday night. Now, I think there might be a breakfast again this year on Saturday morning that's put on by the seasonal people that, they stay all summer long at the campgrounds. I wouldn't doubt that some of them stay year round, but they're the ones that host the pancake breakfast. And it was $3 for breakfast. Hello? That was wonderful. And there was plenty of pancakes. Yeah, it was nice. It was a nice breakfast. Why is 5U in the chat? Who is 5U? Who is 5U? To me, I don't know. Oh, we have 5 people in the chat. So let's count them. There's you. There's Uncle Lisa. There's Lindy Oakey. There's Linda Barker. And there's one more. Oh, William. So that's 5. I haven't seen Susan yet, but they did a live this morning, and I didn't get to attend. I was too busy taking Sonia to Walmart. Well, I kind of needed to go to Walmart because I needed automatic transmission fluid, type F. This thing has a leaking transmission. And I guess 2 weeks ago when I was at, or no, a week ago when I was at Walmart, I must have bought the last 2 bottles of type F transmission fluid for $5.38 a piece. They don't have any. They are out. Still shows it as listed on the shelf, but they don't have any. All right, I got to stop being a Dutchman and go to a gas station, maybe even here, and buy at least 1 quart of transmission fluid, or it probably won't make it to Kyle's house. No, I haven't had time to crawl under the truck and try to repair the leak. Nancy, that is an extremely good question. I don't know. Originally, I would say yes. Now, I don't know. That might be on purpose, because it could be possibly a surprise. Timmy's mom is driving. We're good. Okay, something about Sue. I don't know. Oh, her name is Sue. Okay. Oh, ahoy, Timmy's mom. Welcome aboard. Or is it Joanne? I'm confused. Tina! Oh my goodness. Welcome aboard. I'm really trying to fool them this morning. There are clues. The picture is one. Down in the description, there's a clue. Well, other than that, I haven't really let out any real clues without giving it away. I was thinking about saying something about I don't know. I got to shut up. I don't want to give it away. But anyways, I need to chat with you, Tina, just to nail things down for Sunday, Monday. Not this Sunday, Monday. Sunday, Monday, the 24th, 25th. Yes, Linda, pairing is a clue. Good, come on. I'm beginning to think now that Linda's going to win it. So, Tina, what are you doing today? Are you being the DD, the double D? Up on M46, which is from my place, that'd be kind of another main route to get to Merrill, to the campgrounds. M46. There used to be a restaurant. It's been 20 years now since they changed it. It was old. I remember the building was painted green, but it had a great big parking lot, and of course there was a gas station attached to it where the truckers could fill up their diesels. And yeah, the restaurant more or less catered to truck drivers. So it was kind of a small truck stop in Howard City, Michigan. Hanging out with family, cool. You're hanging out with Rachel and Aaron? Never mind. Uncle Lisa says guessing game's too hard. Uncle Lisa, you know. All right, I'm going to give a clue out. You know both channels. Weekend training's not good luck. No, I know. It's not. But it's been that way since I bought it. I just keep putting transmission fluid in about twice a week. You're thinking nomadic hippie? Well, that's awful darn good guess, actually. I know for a fact he's been to this location. Um, yeah, that's a really good step in the right direction, Linda. Williams trying to guess Bob and Sue. I don't think Bob and Sue have been to. This is Mexico. I forget the name of the place, but it's oceanfront in Mexico. It's not Cancun. A little bit different. It's a resort. You just don't hear it advertised all that much. Yeah, uh, it's Jen. You're close, Lynn. Jen is Uncle Lisa, and Uncle Lisa is Jen. Just ask them. Either one of them. Ask Uncle Lisa or ask Jen. They'll tell you. I wish Bree was here. I got a question for her. Kyle, that is an excellent guess. You are about as close as what's her name, Linda. Oh no, Nancy's got a guy. I tell you what, they just keep dropping like flies. Maybe I just better go to Tucson. Damn it. Tumbleweed RV life. Boy, that's a darn good guess. A little off though. You're getting a little colder. Location wise, yeah, really good. Whoa, Uncle Lisa. You are so dang close. It's pathetic. But no, it's not stuck in a truck. It could have been that way. Sorta, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But I think Rick's shy. Tell you the truth. I don't know why. That dude is, he can have pretty much his choice. But he doesn't. Ah. Where do I fit in? I'm going to stop and start sounding like Carl. Where is Carl? Probably working. Got to keep my eye on the time because I do have to shut this down straight up 1 and I'll be 5 minutes late for work. They don't care. They could be an hour late for work. They wouldn't care. They do ask you to be more or less on time. Now tonight's show, I may just go on early a little bit, 15 minutes or so. Or tonight's job, rather. Go on 15 minutes early so that at 5, I've got a little extra time. It might work that way. So now while we got, Lynn's not guessing. What, about boyfriends, girlfriends, or who the featured channels are? There's a thing I got to say for next week, Saturday. As you know, M23 is happening. And as you know, I normally go live at noon and again at 6. Ain't gonna happen. However, if Maria doesn't completely wear me out, so I got some things to ask her tonight. I think she's going to help me with the music because she's good at it. Uh, then I don't know. I'm going to probably have somebody run my cameras. We will be live on Friday night. I know you're saying you're going to get copyright strike. I don't care. We're going live. Oops. uh, I can always take it down someday. But at least the people that can't make it to M23 for karaoke night, they're going to get to watch it. I don't think we'll get shut down in the process. Might get booted out of YouTube the next day, but so Saturday, I'm not going to live stream. I'm going to be too busy. Georgianne and I have got to wrap up the cookbook no later than Saturday, let's say noonish, because we're going to pass the cookbooks out at the potluck. They'll be available when you come to eat the potluck. There's the cookbook. Gratis. So Georgia and I will be busy doing the cookbook as well as some of the other activities that are going on. Maria and I will be busy with karaoke, getting that set up, and Kyle will be there setting up as well, helping us. Hopefully, camp maintenance guy will help me get the stage set up on Friday ahead of the karaoke. What else? I'm going to be busy, so live stream. It only takes an hour, I understand, but realistically, it takes more than an hour to do a live stream. And doing it at camp, it would be excellent fun. I've done it before. This time around, somebody feeds me some caffeine. We're going to do what Nate did last year. We'll have the post potluck dancing dessert time post party live stream, which went well last year. Charlie Grace and Maria and gosh, a whole bunch of people. Poor Nate, he didn't know what to do. But we were he was live for a couple hours and we had a blast. There's a lot of people in the live stream chat and everything was carrying on. Yeah, Patches and Wingman were there. Holly called in. And I know she'll do that again this year. She'll call in. Okay, yeah, that's how they drive in Michigan. You're right. Yeah, they saw me. It's possible. I'm kind of sheltered back here. Though to the east, they could see me. They're probably wondering if I have any more clothes on. I do. I'm wearing my khaki pants that has blood on them. I'm going to have to do some special treatment to get these khaki pants clean. So let's see. On Friday, that's a good question. I'm thinking about 7. That way people have a chance to have their supper. And I'm just, quote unquote, assuming most people's supper time is about 6 p.m. So if we go live with the karaoke at 7, and then originally I was going to say, well, let's go 2 hours with karaoke. Well, if this past Thursday night is any indication, no, we're gonna need 3, and then camp maintenance guy will probably cut us off at 10. But Kyle and I were talking about this. Yeah, quiet time is supposed to be about 10 o'clock. We went a little longer than that on Saturday night. Um, and I think Sonia did close it down. But we had the people, the seasonals, came down to join us, which is perfectly fine. This is not a private party. Everyone's welcome. The seasonals, the dream police, the real police, they can come to have fun. Just so the police bring donuts. Both dream donuts, are those made with mushrooms, and yeah, regular real donuts from the real police. Or do they have police there, or are they constables? We are out in the country a little bit. Timmy's driving now? Okay. Fasten your seatbelt. Oh, Nancy's trying to piss off Uncle Lisa. The ubiquitous cat emojis. I don't know if I said ubiquitous correctly. Did I? That's one of those harder words for me. Ubiquitous. It's kind of like trying to remember that aluminum is also known as aluminium. The schedule is also known as schedule. So yeah, William, I'm thinking 7 till 10 we'll be doing karaoke. People saying hi to Tina. She never did answer my question if she's with her family or Tony's family. But I guess it's all the same now. Insert a car smiley. Okay. Scrolling up here, man. Let's see if I missed anything. Oh, Nancy was in Texas for a while. Cool. $9,000. Now, it's not that expensive. You can go for $4,500 at M23, Timmy. Chump change. Yeah, you can go live. I'll be working, Timmy. And then after tonight's live, I'm on my way to Kyle's because Maria and I have business. No, Uncle Lisa. Last I knew, Steph has her own Class A motorhome. I think Rick helped out with that. None of my business. But they are not traveling together. Well, I mean, they could be traveling together. But now Rick is back driving truck across the country. Mostly Midwest and South. He does come up to, like, he's been in Michigan a few times and Minnesota, just driving for his company. Okay, I'm back up to where Timmy's mom said you can have 2 boyfriends. That's Joanne. All right. I'm scrolling back down now to see if I missed anything that Tina might have said or anyone else. Oh, you're guessing for the YouTube channels? No. Okay, they probably got $3 or $4 more than I do to scratch together. But they're by no means Uh, I don't think they're monetized. And just because you're monetized doesn't mean you're rich. Some of the larger channels, I will say, yes, they're pulling in some income from YouTube. One problem that I have with pulling in income from YouTube being monetized, now it could become a job. I don't want no job. Well, what was that song? One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. And this landlady says, I don't believe you're finding. I don't believe you're trying to find no job. It's just how the what's his name does the lyrics. It's funny. We're gonna do that someday, Timmy. When I get good bandwidth and a better computer. Been driving for 5 hours. Where are you going? Dallas. That's right. I do know Jen Vargas, Uncle Lisa, and I know that she does some stuff on Facebook. I've watched a couple things. I've definitely watched when uh, her and Rick have been together at Disney World and all that. She's a fascinating person. And that's an extremely good guess, Uncle Lisa, Jen. Um, could have been, should have been, would have been. I don't know. But no, it's not Jen. Sue wants clues. Okay, 3 clues. Well, 2. And then if you scroll back, you'll see that a couple people have been very close. Linda, Kyle, they've been close. Like almost, my gosh. The 2 clues are this picture and in the description. That's all the clues there's been, really. I did let slip a couple clues as I was verbally speaking, but I wasn't really addressing clues, although they are in there. Well, I guess I got to give you your $5 back, Kyle. Now that that supper break that I'll be having tonight at 5 o'clock, 5:15, that's blown out of the water too because I'll have to pick a different channel. Kyle, you're correct. This is from 3 years ago when Paula visited somewhere down in Mexico. And the reason I kind of let it slip that it's uh, pairing, which is in the description, even though I was talking about how your Bluetooth pairs up to your computer or your, your music or your karaoke machine or your phone to a little speaker, da da. Yes, the picture is from a resort in Mexico, and Kyle has guessed correctly that it's Van Vita. But it's not just Van Vita, because, okay, is Land Cloud Adventures and Van Vita Travels, are they going to continue to be separate channels? We know Charlie Grace and Boondocking with Boomer are still separate channels. And me and you know who, which we won't talk about it. But that's the thing, the pairing. And I'm sure that there are other circles of YouTubers that aren't necessarily in this kind of little clique. Is that too cliche to say clique? They're spelled the same. Um, our group, we have, we kind of have this group that watches Captain Jack, and then we have offshoots of the group that watch Sue and Bob, and offshoots of the channel that watch. Everybody's got that's doing a channel. They have their own followers. Charlie Grace has followers up the wazoo, but not all of those same followers follow me, but many of them do, and vice versa. So yeah, we have. I said it again. So yeah. Soya. So buttons on your underwear. And I got 9 minutes. So Kyle and Ringo, they put their heads together and they came up with Paula Van Vita Travels. But the reason I put pairing in the description is that you wonder if there's going to be, obviously there's been some live streams that they've done together. But how about once they tie the knot, do you think they'll merge? No, they've already done that. I mean the channels. Oh, actually, who am I to say? Jill, I believe that's past. I think he's no longer married. If he is, it's none of my business. Actually, same with Charlie. None of my business. RV underway. Timmy wants to know. RV underway. Barbara and Ricky. I'll see them next week. Good questions for tonight's live stream. What Timmy was saying? RV underway is still operational. I will, Jill. There's another mystery channel that's going to be at M23, and even if you guess it, I'm not telling. So enough said. I'm not going to say any more secrets for M23. Let them have their fun, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be the best ever. And there's a lot of channels that I'm surprised are not going to be at M23 that have been in the past. And then there's some we're still not sure whether they're coming or not. And maybe they're not sure whether they're coming or going. I'm kind of like, I'm so busy I don't know whether I'm coming or going, but yes, I'm going. I have to walk. Okay, for when Paula goes live, yeah. Yeah, she was married. When I met Charlie for the first time down in North Carolina, she was married. That's okay. I was chasing Tina. Now I'm too late. Day late, dollar short. Johnny come lately. Can't win. All right, you got 6 more. Now you gotta tell me who I'm going to feature tonight. No, wait, don't tell me, because then you already know. And then, by the way, Kyle put in an extra $5 for tonight's live stream. So, and I've already got the tickets. So there's a possibility we'll be doing 2 tickets tonight, which means I'll probably run longer than 7, because we're going to have to do Kyle's ticket online, because you're going to want to know. I mean, we could do it at his house, but we'll do it here. Okay, Timmy's a short. Driving his friend's. Oh, you drove last night. Cool. I see that. Let me throw that up on the screen, Timmy. I'm actually going to end this a couple minutes early. And that way it gives me time to put on my shirt before I walk in and scare everybody to death. When I work at the gas station, I'm actually supposed to be dressed. Somewhat, anyways. I have gotten away with wearing my sandals. And I'm wearing my sandals now, and I may just get away with it. We'll see. It's 66 degrees right now, so I'm not cold. Are you asking Jill, am I married? No, I'm not. Divorced twice. Am I happily single? To a certain extent, but no. I miss married life. Will I again? I don't know. Uncle Lisa, who you want me to propose to who? Him? Sorry, it's okay for some people. It's not my shtick. Not my, yeah. I'm good. I like being heterosexual. I'm tolerant, okay? But, yeah. I'm just a plain old, boring old straight pirate. Yeah, well, Holly, by golly, will be on this evening. And no, I guess people, yeah, that's happened before. People thought that Holly and I we're not even a couple. We were roommates. I'm still her home caregiver for a couple more months, anyways. She's got to find somebody. She did mention yesterday she was looking for a boyfriend. I'm like, okay, what happened? You know, could have made that decision 9 years ago, and you didn't turn me down. Okay, so we're still friends, but the boyfriend not happening. Sorry, Holly, I lived with you long enough to know. No, that's not gonna happen. But I do believe in devotion. If you hook up with, even if you're just hooked up, you're not married, but you're together. I believe in being devoted to one another. Just because I've gone to hippie fairs doesn't mean it's free love, duh, or love the one you're with. No. Yeah. Remember that video that Lance, was it Lance did the video or was it Charlie? I think Charlie did the video, but Lance proposed to her. So we know at least that they are forever best friends. And that's how it is. Holly and I are forever best friends. Sonia, the blue-eyed Cherokee princess, who is currently staying at my house. It's the same thing with us. We're not boyfriend, girlfriend. We're friends. That's how it is. I've picked on her a few times, but it just bounced off, so never mind. No, JW is not a dude, Uncle Lisa. You know her as Jill. She lives in Tucson, Arizona. And if she's telling you all female, I'd say every part of her. Existential crisis. Yes, you almost did. Yeah, I've thought about that often, and that hasn't occurred. There are some studies about friends with benefits, partners with benefits, whatever you want to say. All right, I got to go. Linda's giving me the cue. I went longer than I thought. We will see you tonight from the same location, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can think about me while I'm working. And Kyle will get to your scratch off somehow tonight as well. In the meanwhile, fair winds and smiles, and of course, may God bless. Thank you for being aboard.